Nah, Jay. And what these haters talking about. And what these suckers talking about.
Hey, yo, what's good with everybody, man? I hope everybody's having a productive day, feeling blessed, and like I always say, is one life, one chance. We only got one chance to do this right. Let's get it done. So with that being said, man, this is a trip, right? One of my subscribers that told me a story about San Jose, told me about this homie. I was like, you know what? I'm going to talk about it. So with that being said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like. Always leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Check the links in the description for my Apple and Spotify music. Go ahead and run my streams up, and you can check out my playlist section on my YouTube channel and check out my music right there. Thank you guys for you guys' time. Most importantly, thank you guys for you guys' support. Man, a San Jose resident, how the article calls it, but in reality, he's actually a homie from Northern California, from the streets of San Jose, Triple L gang. I'm not sure what Triple L is in San Jose. I forgot to ask. But I know I heard about it. I know it's Latino Locals. I don't know what the first L's for, but y'all can help me out with that information. But he's from Triple L's, right? Him and his hyena, as you see in the pictures. You know, he got himself a little baddie, you know, a little makeup to cover up the, you know what I mean, the pimples. But other than that, she a little cutie. And she got a cold mugshot. I'm surprised the mugshot didn't go viral. Usually female mugshots go viral when they're pretty. But still, though, they get busted, right? Because they were under investigation for weapons and drug trafficking at that. But $1 million worth of weapons and drug trafficking? The boy was tycooning it tough, bro. He was ball. That's ball status right there. So they get pulled over under suspicion for weapons and drug trafficking. Then they do a house raid. They do a search and seizure on a particular house that he was connected to. They arrested 24-year-old Omar Box. If that's his last name, Box, that's a cold handle. That's the homie Box right there, bro. I mean, like short for boxer, but it's Box. But that's his last name. And Linnea Santos, that's his old lady at the time. She a little younger than him. But, you know, same age, doesn't even matter. You know, we're talking about a Bonnie and Clyde situation right here going on, man. Like, that was his ride or die. She was his ride or die. Low key, like, she had his back. I mean, but what girl wouldn't have that man's back when they making $1 million plus? And they said this boy was really doing it big out there. The homies from the streets of San Jose validated that this individual, that fool would buy syrup every day from the homies. Every day. That's how bad he was partying. And if you seen the amount of stuff that was caught, bro, he really had the money and the means to live the luxury lifestyle. They said he had 2 foreign vehicles, right? Which, you know, I understand people from the Bay, they ball out a little bit different. But we're talking about an Audi S4, right? To me, that would tell me I made it in life. And then that 350 Benz, that would have told me I definitely made it in life, man. I would have been feeling like Master P from No Limit Soldiers. Like, man, I got it all, bro. Got it all. Then he's buying syrup every day, which I don't have a legitimate reason to ever sip on syrup, so I'm cool off that. But still, you know, he's buying syrup every day, partying. They say every time he would show up to the spot that he had rings on all his fingers. So, you know, he was trying to be the new Jack City, you know what I mean? The Nino Brown of San Jose. Now, they said that he was selling a lot of this stuff to the white folks in the Campbell neighborhood, Los Gatos, in that area. So he was pretty much selling to the white people that had rich and long money. Long money. And that's probably where he got the Audi and the Benz from, the long money. White people money. Bro, they found him with 28,000 Adderall pills. I'm familiar with Adderall. I know it's like to keep people up or bring people down, if y'all can help me with that. But people told me that people like on Wall Street pop Adderall pills. Like they need to be up all day. It keeps the mind focused. It's like that movie Limitless with Bradley Cooper, you know, it enhances the brain. Not gonna lie to you, bro. There was a few times where I was like, bro, I want to try Adderall, bro. I want to see if like it really opens my mind, if it keeps me focused, tunnel vision, like on my goals and objectives. Because if people on Wall Street are doing it and they're making millions, it's because they're popping them pills to stay up all day and generate revenue for Wall Street. And so they're just probably scheming like crazy. And y'all, I know y'all seen the movie Wolf of Wall Street, right? So I always wanted to see if but I know Adderall's for, you know, people that you need to slow down in their head or got ADHD or something like that. Educate me on that as well. Then you got obviously the main one that's, you know, hurting a lot of people and taking a lot of people's lives and has been the results of a lot of drug overdoses. 1,000 fentanyl pills, 1,000 of them. You know how much that's not only is that a lot of potency, but that's a lot of stuff that's going to be cut with those pills getting placed in these other drugs to get people more addicted to the substance that they are using. And it's the leading cause of overdoses nowadays. then 40 grams of cocaine. Then obviously you have the, the 3 ounces of methamphetamine, which I don't understand. Yeah, I get everybody's, this is a pill epidemic. This new era loves the pills, popping pills. So, 3 ounces of meth, I don't know how much that goes for on the streets. Quick little easy come up, nothing major. You mix the meth with the pills, enhance it, and so on and so forth. Then you got caught with a ghost one. And then he about $12,000 in cash. So the empire went down. And as you can see in the picture, check out the picture. Sheesh, man, that's a lot of bags. That's a lot of, 30 pounds of marijuana. That's, whoo. Oh, then he got caught with a MAC-10 firearm. I didn't even think they made those anymore, bro. Not with all the new ARs and the baby Dracos and, the M5s that everybody be talking about in the rap lyrics. I thought the MAC-10 was just MAC-10 backyard boogie days, bro. But yeah, look what he got caught with, bro. That's a fat lig, bro. That is a fat lig. Police valued the drug seizure at about $1 million. They also says that the drugs were linked to numerous overdose deaths. And the bail set at $5 million, bro. Ain't no bail, bro. There ain't no bail. Now, if he has the money and he has collateral and he has houses and he gets out, a man like that, getting caught with that amount of drugs, it's one or two things. And this is an assumption. I'm only hypothetically speaking. One or two things. Either, he had money put away, and he's going to go out there and just continue to sell to get his money back up and pay for his lawyers and fight this case and get the best deal possible. Or he got caught with a lot of dope that belonged to a lot of people that he was going to push weight for. Because $1 million worth of dope, I doubt he cashed out $1 million and collected all this and said, I'm going to make double and triple the profit myself. So that was connected to somebody. And I talked to the homie that told me about the story, but I already had seen the article. The homie said, hey, bro, he's connected with the boys, bro. He's connected big with them boys. And I'm not talking about the NF neither. So I'm like, okay, if that's the case, right? $1 million of lost profit, somebody's going to answer to that. So I would hope this individual decided to say, you know what? I'd rather just stay in jail and chill. I'm a little bit more protected. I'm going to function with the homies. The homies might yell at me if I haven't been giving in my third, or at least connecting them to the boys that I'm working with. And I'm pretty sure the homeboys either had a hand in that, or they might have not known about it. Let's hope that they knew about it and he was actually contributing, because the homies are going to be pissed. The NF regiments and the streets of San Jose are known to have a lot of carnales, a lot of NF sleepers out there. They're going to be pissed if they didn't have nothing to do with that. But we're talking about a young kid, bro. Young kid that, he obviously had the opportunity of a lifetime to make big money, big riches, lived a good luxury life, had a beautiful girlfriend that had his back. And so they were just going to ball out. But all good things come to an end. He's going to answer for that $1 million with the product that was seized. And not only that, that's a federal case. We're talking about a machine gun, all those fentanyl pills that are connected to drug overdoses. Now, mind you, if they can pinpoint and they can actually show that these particular drugs that he was actually pushing actually were the cause of these actual overdose deaths, though that's a possible 187 charge, multiple possible 187 charges. He's going to have to plead out before he takes those deals. If they manage to prove that these deaths were a result of him pushing weight out there. See, all he's thinking about is selling dope and getting fast money, fast cash. You're doing that new Benz, this Beamer, these extra Glocks, these ghost guns. He was the man in the town. A young kid being the man in town, being boss status, being recognized. Everybody seeing him in foreign whips, chains everywhere, syrup every day, ain't got to work a 9 to 5, probably had a nice house, beautiful girlfriend. That's the image that these kids look up to and want to become. And they're willing to take that risk to become that. Trust me, I used to put a ski mask and hold people at gunpoint to get that kind of fast cash, but it didn't work out for me. And it's not going to work out for him neither. Because if he gets a Fed case, he's going over there with the big boys, bro. All that money and all that product is gone. You might have the connects, but those connects ain't going to save you, bro. They're going to replace you. You were selling weight for them. You're moving for them. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of members on the streets that want to be soldiers and want to work for somebody. So you can be replaced that easy. They don't care about none of that, especially if you lost $1 million worth of profit, though you ain't got no favors coming. But to the kids that want to live this lifestyle and say, you know what, I want to have $1 million worth of product to sell. Yeah, it looks fun. It sounds fun. You get to have the finer things in life, but it's only temporary. Look at Big Meech, BMF, $30 million a year. $30 million a year. He still got taken down and got 30 to life in the feds. All these big drug lords that everybody looks up to, all these cartel shows that we all look up to and watch and get fascinated by, eventually at some point, they get brought down either by their own people or by law enforcement. And it sucks to say we're in 2023, bro. The law is heavy. The law is strict, but the law is powerful. These agencies were designed to take these kind of crimes down, to take these criminal enterprises down. You can't get away with it. It's fun, but it's only going to be fun for so long. Bonnie and Clyde did bank robberies. They didn't even try to arrest them. They just shot it out with them people. So I'm pretty sure the girls, she's sitting where she's at, in county, telling all her homegirls and her cellmates, like, yeah, with the woo. She's doing the whole Orange is the New Black type of episode. Like, yeah, man, we was the kingpins of San Jose. $1 million worth of product, balling out in a big city. We had the luxurious life, man. I was getting bent over on the balcony in some 5-star hotel. Yeah, but right now you're sitting in a cell. And I'm pretty sure he's doing the same thing. Individuals like that, I'm telling you, they got egos. They're arrogant. They're going to be in there like, man, I was balling, bro. I had $1 million worth of product, bro. When's the last time you seen $1 million? When's the last time you were able to blow $12,000 on your fingers or have 2 bins paid off in cash? Yeah, it sounds good to your celly till that celly gets tired of hearing it and he books you and puts you and humbles you down. I've seen a lot of people go to jail and swear like they were the man on the streets. But to some people that were just committing crimes either for drug habits, for their neighborhood, there's things that they appreciate and done for less than. And you're over here bragging about it in your cell like, yeah, bro, I was the man on the streets. When this guy thinking he was the man on the streets, it's going to be a clash of the egos. Somebody in jail, if he's conducting himself that way, is going to humble himself. And that's a messed up situation because, he was the man in his mind and he was the man on the streets. But in prison, in county jail, you're going to fall in line. And based on the fact that he was from a homeboy hood, triple L's, them homies don't give a damn how much you were balling. You gonna fall in line. Now it's time to put in work. Now this is the real deal now. County jail, prison terms, this is where it's at. You lost it all, and you pretty much gonna have to just join the program, bro. Do time like everybody else. So I get it. It's fun. It's extravagant. It's a lifestyle we all want to live. But if you can do it on a positive note. I'd rather open up an account at a jewelry store and just make my monthly payments, not only to build my credit so I can get a house in the future, but I still got a $5,000-$6,000 chain that I can pay monthly if I can afford it. Instead of putting $10,000-$20,000 on a chain or on 5 rings, only to lose those rings and get confiscated anyways because it was bought by illegal money. What's the point? You lost the chains and you lost the money. I'd rather make my monthly payments on my car, and it's a nice looking car, it gets me from A to B. It ain't got to be luxurious. It ain't got to be foreign. As long as it gets the job done and it gets me to my job. As opposed to driving around the city for about a year or two and probably the best foreign vehicle, this Euro, something that was imported overseas, just to look cool to people. Just to feel like a boss. Just to impress women. And then the feds are right there taking that away from me. Like, yeah, I hope you had fun, bro, but it's going back to the ownership. It's going back to the dealership. But you're going to go in this cell and sit down for a while. You probably won't see a car for another 10, 15 years. It's not even worth it, kids. It's not even worth it. But, hey, he probably had fun. And he got something to brag about. He got war stories to tell. But, his war stories are going to be about balling out. And he's going to be in the cell with somebody that says, you know what, while you were balling out, I was blowing wigs. Keep it to yourself. So with that being said, like I always say, it's one life, one chance. When they got one chance to do this right, let's get it done. Peace.